Welcome to week 3 of Math 112 online class. I just wanted to go over a few things this week regarding the modules. So I'm in the Canvas page, click on modules, and we're going to scroll down to week 3. Notice it looks a little bit longer than the previous weeks. Well, after you work through the objectives for this week, so when you just click on them, you're going to have a discussion. And then also you can post information in the Q&A forum. This week we're going to be talking about transformations of functions. Now that you've done some algebra on them, you're going to see how you can shift them up or down or left or right and then stretch them. And then we're going to talk about inverses of functions. The first thing you should work on is the discussion. So what I'd like to learn a bit more about, I asked a question about this in the announcements and a couple people answered it, but I'd like you to go into maybe a bit more detail. Can you tell me about which problems or topics you're most comfortable with up to this point in the class, and which of those problems that have proven to be more challenging for you or you need some extra practice? The discussion, your initial responses should be posted by Wednesday of this week. And reply to one of your peers. Give some, constructive comments, maybe some good suggestions. If it seems like for some of your peers, some of their topics you find that they find challenging, you might find to be a little easier. After you do the discussion, then I've got a review assignment for you. So the pre-test, I just had them in the first couple weeks. And I wanted to see just your students, your prior mathematical knowledge. Often I do this in class, when I teach this in class. I'll do some kind of review of just the previous, really mathematics, what I think, the concepts you should know. So that kind of gave me a good indication. And by popular demand, the pre-tests, I don't think were very well enjoyed by much of the class. So that's okay. They weren't, to continue for the entire semester, but it gave me a good idea of really where you're starting off in the course. So what we're going to do, what I've done is I've come up with a review assignment for weeks 1 and 2. So you should work on this first. There are problems different than some of the other homework and quiz problems that you've seen. You're given 2 attempts per problem here, and it's due by Wednesday of this week. This review doesn't count towards your overall grade, but you should do this first before continuing on. Then you'll see we have the interactive textbook, right? So this is where you want to read and do the examples. The first topic is on transformations. This is this module. And then what I did was I extracted some videos from some of the online textbook and from other places. So let me just go back here for a second. So you'll see this is the interactive textbook where you can do those examples. And then I've extracted the videos out. Hopefully that might be more helpful because they'll all be in one place and you won't have to search for them. All right, so these are the videos that pretty much kind of go along with the textbook. And then I've got some additional videos for you from Khan Academy that you might find helpful. All right, so after you read the book, go through the videos, we're back down to here, then you're going to have your homework as usual. So all of this information in Module 5 that's really on transformations, then you'll do an assessment, right, on homework 5. In this case, the homework obviously does count. You get 3 attempts per problem, right? And you can work through that, and ask me questions. The next thing you'll work on then is Module 6. We're going to be talking about inverse functions. Then you'll see also there's a few videos here as well. The videos you have to click because I have them opening in another window. It just makes it a lot easier because then you can go back and forth, and especially if you're working on a problem. All right, and then here again are just a kind of other videos that might be helpful to you from Khan Academy. Then there's a homework assignment on inverse functions. Here's just a summary from the book, putting it all together. And then you'll have a quiz that combines everything from those 2 modules. So the homework and the quizzes are due on Sunday. The review problems are due on Wednesday. All right, the initial discussion is due Wednesday, and then your peer review is due Sunday. At the end of this module, I should say this week, you'll see I also just put the other resources, the College Algebra textbook and the Desmos online calculator, and then links to other places where you can find more videos. All right, well, I hope you have a good week, and keep emailing me with any issues or questions you may have, and we'll be in touch. Bye-bye.